Hello everyone, I'm AussieJTV and back with some more Castle Morihisa. Now, I'm running this same run, 3 videos on the trot, all back to back, just because I'm so excited about playing this Onmyoji character. Just a reminder for you guys, because it's been a bit longer for you than it has for me, I am playing a really cool deck, which is basically around putting as many things as we can into the void, which is effectively the burn pile, and then resurrecting them back out with a reverse abyss. And while they're in the burn pile, we're using cards like our Inferno here to deal tons and tons of damage before bringing them back in. And at the end of last turn, we got this Mystic Plus, which seems really good for us. At turn start, lose 1 health and draw 1 card. And the reason that's so good for us is we have a ton of action points at the moment. We have, in here, increase your action point cap by 1, lose 1 health. We have increase your action point cap by 1, card choice when winning is reduced by 2. And to be honest, I looked through here, and there's not that much that's good for us. I'm actually going to take increase your action point cap by 1. So instead of having 3 action points, we've now on 6, which seems like a ridiculous amount. And we're barely even using these Fallen Heroes. I just keep forgetting about them because I've not needed them this time. The next card you play this turn will be played twice, Akechi Mitsuhide. This is the best aggressive one, so I'm going to take it because I honestly don't think we have to worry too much about dying. And sometimes it feels like we're constantly just needing a little bit more damage. And the last boss was a great example of that because they like heal 30 damage every turn unless you hit them. So I think Mystic's going to be an obvious first choice looking at this. And then, I mean, it's a really terrible hand, I'll be absolutely honest with you. I might as well just play everything apart from the Reverse Abyss, but that's got to be one of the worst hands I've ever seen. What did they just do? They voided my hasty action. That's not ideal, but it's not too bad. It's a shame we have the heal Shikigami out. So if you, as a reminder, with this character, you basically summon assistants, eons from Final Fantasy, whatever you want to call it, that basically do a passive effect. And I have a relic here, or not a relic, I think it might be, yeah, the pact here. Summon a random Shikigami at battle start. So this one's the healing one, which we don't really need at the moment, we're on full health. It'd be good if we could switch that out somehow. So I might use Deluge, which lets us pick 1 of 3 cards. However much Inferno is looking very strong, I think I'm going to press Enfeeble to draw some more cards, and this is what I was hoping to get more damage. What's going to be the best way to do this? I'm basically playing all my Void cards first, then I want to Inferno, so I don't want to use these 2-cost cards. I didn't think this would ever happen, but I'm actually at a point where I'm actually going to run out of action points, but it's not the end of the world, and we did a good chunk of his damage as well. Now, he's got 30 damage this turn, and I've got like no armor. But whenever we Void, we do gain 3 armor, so I'm probably just going to cast a load of my Void cards. In fact, Void, Soul Siphon, Inferno, Fusion, Fan Attack. Everything about the Reverse Abyss. The reason I'm saving the Reverse Abyss, even though we have 2 of them, in fact, I don't know when we're going to get the next one, so is because when we use that, it tends to give us a massive amount of healing because we gain, I think it's 1 health. Let me see if I can find it here. Whenever one of your cards leave the void, recover 1 health. So we'd get 4 health when we did that at the moment. Hasty Action, one of our best cards, MVP at the moment, is useless though when we've got nothing in the library. So this will show the top 3 cards of our library, choose 1 card and have it set to 0. But more importantly, places the rest of them in the void. So this will put 3 cards in the void, itself and 2 others, which will give us 9 armor, and then it will buffer all of our Infernos afterwards. But it doesn't help because it doesn't shuffle our deck at the start. So for now, I'm probably just going to play, I'm still going to play it because I just want to play all my cards so that Bat Assault does more damage. So Bat Assault, if you finale it, which is like that, it does extra damage at the end of the turn. And I'm hoping we might be able to kill him this turn. In fact, we almost certainly will with all these Infernos, that's for sure. Just thinking, how much is this going to do? 22, 22. So we might as well play these because they're voiding. Actually, no, Void doesn't actually give, I was thinking Void would heal us, but it doesn't. It's pulling things out of Void that would. So that will end that. We get to choose a card. Do we want Barrier Charm? I'm going to take it. I wouldn't think I would take it, but mainly just because we've got enough enough action points that it's probably not going to be a big concern. And do we want to buy anything here? Just think, buying 1 card will allow us to upgrade. All attack cards deal. I'm tempted to take Expel Evil, to be honest. And then maybe Hasty Action again. In fact, Hasty Action, Expel Evil. Upgrade a card. We're going to upgrade the Inferno. Now I'm probably going to go back into the shop and remove a card now. Because these are just not doing much for us, regular guard. I mean, to be fair, how often do we really use Divine Chain properly? I mean, we have used it, but it just seems... I mean, we've only got 1 of it, so maybe it's worth keeping in the deck. I'm always thinking about getting rid of one of our Soul Siphons, but I think anything that's voiding is... In fact, I'm going to get rid of Zashiki Warashi. This Shikigami, we never need the healing from her. Doesn't seem particularly useful. Void Surge could be good, potentially, but I'm not going to take it at the moment. I'm just going to move on to the next fight. 32 cards in the deck. That sounds a bit too much for me. I'd like to trim it down, but there's no easy way to do that. And this is a new enemy, that's for sure. Reborn Samurai. Anything that glows blue, you know is a bad move. You don't want to be close to something that glows blue. But it's not doing too much damage at the moment, so I'm just thinking what we can... I'm probably just going to hasty action, get enough armor. And then see if we can plunge through the monk first. Plunge through, that's a weird sentence. I apologise for saying it like that. It doesn't sound very nice. We can't use all of our cards, but probably want to use a good amount of them. I'm just wondering if we want a barrier charm is the question. We probably do. I'm going to barrier charm into Spectre, because realistically we don't end up having many cards left in our hand by the end of our turn, which is basically what that Utengu did, that other Shikigami. And 42 damage, that is no laughing matter. Based on that, I'm going to focus charm. I just want to void as much as possible, really, to gain armor. We're already at 24 armor, which is not too bad. The question is, so we're going to gain. This is not going to up our armor at all. I'm probably going to hit it on this guy. Yeah, so we at least gain a little bit of armor. And then we'll bat assault. Now, why did he go down to 0? I obviously don't play enough. Armor will no longer disappear at turn start. So I guess it's one of those things that if you break his armor, he'll go back down to 0 damage. I'll need to look at that next time because that can be very strong. Let's keep an Inferno. How much is this? 35 damage? Yeah, why not? And then Soul Siphon. And he's still doing 10. I'm probably just going to play all my cards, to be honest. Gain some healing as well, so back up to 109. That is such a big punchy burst heal like that is amazing. I really enjoy that. All attack cards deal double damage. We can probably do something here. Let's void as much as we can. Keep the Infernos. Void this. 40 damage, 40 damage. Not a problem at all. I'm not worried about this whatsoever. And I'm not going to take another fusion though. That seems too much. And let's progress. I'm going to see. I'm not trying to rush. So let me know if you'd rather a bit more of a measured discussion about my gameplay. But I feel like the last episode was a bit too long. And this seems like such a strong deck. And it's very fun to play. But we can maybe just go a bit faster if you'd rather that. I realise I'm talking a lot about the game, less anecdotes than in some of my previous games that I've played. But I think it's all fun and we're learning a new game, right? This is the first. Well, for me, this is the second day of playing it. I guess it's been probably running on the channel for quite a few days now. But yeah, really enjoying the game. And let's go in. I think last time we fought these two together. I always went for the one that dealt a debuff first. But this time we're going for the other one. Let's be honest. Why not? As long as we get rid of one sooner rather than later, it's not a bad thing. Now, the problem is, for each card we play, it'll deal 3 damage to us. So I'm going to start with guard. Just so it doesn't really do much damage to us. And then hasty action into Inferno, the classic. We'll probably enfeeble him just to kill him. Yep. And then hasty action again into hasty action again into Soul Siphon. And then this does 32 damage already. This does 8. I was hoping this did enough. I probably should have avoided some other stuff. I almost certainly could have killed him that turn. But it is what it is. Let's get him low. And then next turn, we'll go in for the kill. Very easy fight, very easy fight. The only sadness is I want a Soul Siphon. And there we go, rewarded. Gain some extra max health. I'm trying to think. We probably need to go back and look. What was our starting health at the start of this game? I want to suggest... Do I take this? I feel like I'm just taking it for the sake of taking it. I don't think I need it. I want to suggest that we started on like 70 health. So I'm going to see what a big boy elite looks like in the third area. And we might have fought one, to be fair. I can't remember. And this guy looks scary, that's for sure. Skinner. Well, he's not skinning us today, that's for sure. At least I'm going to try everything in my power to prevent that. So Mystic at the start. Focus Charm. I should have Demon Striked first, but it's not too bad. Into that, into Inferno, into Bat Assault. We are going to take 2 damage this turn, but we did a good chunk to him. And it's more of a setup turn anyway. Which seems funny to say when we do so much damage to them anyway. Hasty action, into hasty action, you know the drill. Hopefully into hasty action again, indeed. Into Soul Siphon. I guess we might as well get as much void stuff in as possible. How much damage is this doing? 34. Still not quite enough. Might as well play all of our other cards though. And there we go. This is looking very promising. We'll purge you of 1 random buff. Well, I don't want to lose Mystic or Agility. Like both of those are things that I quite like about this run. So instead, I might just Inferno to kill you. Maybe could have done double Soul Siphon. I don't know if that would be quite enough. But what we got here, upgrade all defense. Use armor to withstand 30 damage in a single battle. I'm going to take that because we might as well get some upgrades. And yes, you know I'm going to take an Inferno. That goes without saying. Now, what do we have here? Gain 100 coins. Well, that's easy. This is a heal. So this is if we're running into it. And we've got a bit of money. I'm just trying to work out if we want any of these. Is there anything that gives us... This could be good. Whenever an enemy dies, draw 1 card. It's not a terrible move. I think it's probably going to be the one that we're going to take. Or I could just build towards this just to be like, I'm never going to run out of action points ever. No, for now, I'm going to take Siphon Energy. I think that's probably fine. Yep, that will do. And then might as well get a relic as well. The mace. Enemies have 20% reduced health. Also, not enemies. Enemies have 20% reduced in elite battles. I was about to say, I'm sure this only works in elite battles, but obviously just didn't spend the time to read properly. Let's probably remove a card, is what I'm thinking. What do we hate playing? Is there something that we never play? We don't often play guards. Probably going to get rid of a guard then. We can even get rid of our regular fan attack. It's like not particularly useful. The good thing is even though our deck feels quite big, it's not really, because we void everything, so we can like switch them out. And then I might refresh the shop. Let's see, some of these are new. So Bloodburst deals 16 damage. Each time you lose health in this battle, this card's action point cost is reduced by 1. I mean, it's one of those things where I don't think we're going to take much damage, but we could also probably afford to play it for 5. So I don't know. Draw 1 card less each turn, but start with 1 extra. No, we don't want that. I don't think we want any of these, to be honest. I think we'll just leave it there. We maybe want to buy, maybe we'll try a consumable for the last boss, assuming we get that far. I don't want to be too ambitious and think we're going to win when we're not, but I just don't feel us going downhill very easily at all. Now, this is the fight that killed us last time as the monk when we got to the 3rd area. Hopefully it won't do the same here, but I don't think so. Enfeeble, you know the drill. Enfeeble into hasty action. None of these are particularly good. I'm going to take Demon Strike because that does, what is it, for our number of cards to each enemy. So that's not an insignificant amount of damage. And then we can go, ooh, actually, I'm going to just try not to take any damage whatsoever. I'm going to do that. And I just realized we did spend this 500 gold. So we got restore 35 health when we need it before the last boss. And here we don't need to use Divine Chain. Hasty Action's always good. Hasty Action's always good. Hasty Action is always good. All attack cards deal double damage this turn. Why not? 14, 76, 16. We do draw less next turn. Do we want to keep the Reverse Abyss? I'm going to Reverse Abyss anyway, because then we're more likely to get a Hasty Step, which will allow us to sort of chain back into getting a load of armor if we need it. Well, that didn't go to plan. We can still play all of these, which is a reasonable amount. We might as well just... I'm always going to forget the name of this. Reverse Abyss again. I just think of it as magic button that solves all my problems when I click it. That's what I think of it as anyway. I want to void something so that the Soul Siphon will actually get the kill. But then there's no point because it's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Oh, what was that? It's something. I probably should realise how I did that damage because it'd be useful to know in the future. But it does mean that I could have maybe planned that to deal 7 damage with the Soul Siphon, but oh well. And then, yeah, deal 7 damage more. And Batter Soul, of course. So, this is all going very well. I might even have a chance to talk about things other than the game during the game, which seems strange to say. That's just Fracture, Vortex Breath. Well, I'm just going to use it. No, I should be sensible. There might be a Soul Siphon here. And there is. 7 damage, and we're going to... If we can get to like over 125 health, this will be amazing. And I think we might actually have a chance. I never know how far you have to go. I guess technically, this far is the answer. Assume the last boss is somewhere around there. These are all healing, didn't we say? Upgrade all defense cards in your deck. Let's do that immediately. That's really good. 4 upgrades for, well, not nothing. It was quite hard to do that. I think we had to block 30 damage. But not too bad at all. I do like the folding screens. I think they look quite cool. Now, who is this? The Muse. Recover 12 health for a random ally. Okay, not ideal, but not crazy good. Foresight, Mirror Charm for some heals, Guard. Actually, now that I look at this is just a terrible, terrible hand. But at least it's giving us some healing, I guess. And we can Enfeeble, Fusion, Demon Strike here. Might as well gain some armor. They're already doing no damage to us, and that's the end of our turn. Actually, our action points went away quite quickly there. I might get the Preserve action points. It might be worth it, to be honest. Gain Force, 11 damage, 10, 10. Let's Deluge into Hasty Action. Hasty Action into, I think, Batter Soul, actually. And then we'll go... No, we'll go Soul Siphon, Inferno, Batter Soul. Not too bad at all. And we didn't take any damage either. Now, we might be able to kill someone this turn. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's just see how much armor we can get. Let's Divine into Hasty Action. Oh, that's not actually as exciting as I was thinking. I didn't check my library size, but oh well. We can still do a reasonable amount to everyone. like that. And let's end our turn. Probably want to reverse the Abyss soon, and there it is. We might just be able to get a kill. Well, we will be able to get a kill here. In fact, we can expel evil to probably kill both of them this turn. Let's see what we can get. In fact, this is going to be an easy win here. Just wondering if we can somehow get anything else that we might want. Don't think so. We're on max health, so reverse Abyss. Well, it would heal us. We can't overheal. No, I'm going to skip it. I think we can keep our deck smaller. We don't need to go any crazier than this. And I am going to move to preserve strength, I think. Whenever you trigger Shikigami skills on your turn, gain 3 stacks to retaliate. We do that sometimes, so let's pick that up. And might as well get a artifact. Artifact? Yes, artifact is what this is called. Not in fact a relic. All of these are useless, let's be honest. I might get the 3 talent points. Use that to buy regulate breathing, and then we can get preserve strength next time. We still got tons of money. Remove a card? Maybe remove a card. There's probably definitely a right answer. Maybe demon. Well, no. Surely it's fan attack over demon strike. I think so. Let's get rid of fan attack, and then let's refresh the shop. Yes, refresh the shop. More mana. Decapitate 1 random non-boss enemy and place 1 curse card. So it's like an insta-kill on an enemy that's not a boss. That's interesting. This I might take. The only reason I'm thinking about it is, you know, the boss might be a boss that uses a lot of armor. That's basically my sole logic. If we find someone with a lot of armor, it'll be nice to have that. So like this guy, for example, because armor doesn't disappear at turn start, we can use that just to strip it all and get a ton of armor ourselves. Right. Mystic, we always use Mystic first. Hasty Step. I was going to pick this, but there's no point because we're not going to actually be able to do it this time. Trying to buff up this force. Deluge into Hasty Step into Enfeeble into... What's this, sorry? Will deal 5 damage to you upon dying. Damage increased by 5 at the start of every turn. Maybe I should have vulnerabled him. The Ragged Bomber. That is actually pretty scary. Well, maybe, even though I vulnerabled him, maybe we'll just cast all of our spells on him instead. So there you go. Did a ton of damage that time, and not too worried about taking the damage from him this time either. What was this? Pouring in new gunpowder to set ablaze. Okay, we have no way of healing, so we know we're going to deal 7 damage with the finale of this at the end anyway. So might as well Soul Siphon, Inferno, Batter Soul. Take a little bit of damage, but it's not the end of the world. And he's doing none to us. And forgot how strong our 3-tailed fox was at the end. That did that 9 damage. And then probably going to go for the elite. I'm just thinking if there's anything that we want to upgrade. Maybe we just want to focus on upgrading. No, let's kill the elite. Worst comes to worst, we have a lot of healing here that we can use. I need to remember what this is. Complete a battle without losing health. Nah, don't think it's going to happen very likely. Mistress, Muse, and Drum. I like the drum. This would be me at a party or in a band or an orchestra. I did play the drums a bit when I was a kid. Not saying I was any good. But also just, I have this sort of raw energy confined into my body. You know, this person's very genteel. This person knows what they're doing. I'm just here slapping a drum around and having a good time. That sounds like me at least. This is a really crap turn, I'll be honest with you. But I might as well gain 29. Might as well Soul Siphon. We're at 32. They're dealing, what, 38 to us? I guess we used this just to avoid it and gain some extra armor. But yeah, I'm surprised how little damage we took there because they were doing an awful lot to us. Probably going to fusion here into Deluge. Do we just take the Inferno? How much I like the hasty action. Probably just a hasty action. I'm sure we'll find another Inferno. Ooh, just make sure I'm not going too fast. 1 Reverse Abyss is in the bin. And we've got an Inferno here. That's 28 damage already. Do this into this. 31, 9, 9. Boom, he's nearly dead. Unfortunately, we're killing our little drummer boy first, even though he is everything I want to be in this world. In fact, maybe we don't have to. 26, 26, that's 52, 68, 67, 68. Either way, enough to kill the Muse, that's for sure. So probably going to do that. I'm just... Yeah, why not? Oh, 1 off. Thought we had it there. But still, not too bad. I'll switch to the Shikigami here. Or the Spectre, sorry, I should say. Get some armor up. And then Reverse Abyss. Bring everything back. Taking no damage. And I was about to say, we'll try and keep the drummer boy alive. But then he died randomly to one of our attacks. So unfortunately not. And we're taking a little bit of damage this turn, so let's go this into hasty action, into enfeeble. Might as well cast the enfeeble, hasty action into reverse abyss just in case. Got plenty of armor now, don't need to worry about that. And now just deal a ton of damage, I guess. There we go. Perfect, and we should be able to kill her, if not this turn, then definitely the turn after. 6, 6 is 12, 9 is 21, that's not quite enough. Get another one. What was that, 21, 27, or 28 now, still not enough. So what's this? Oh, I forgot we're getting strength with this. So 8, 16, 24, 35, still not enough. Now it should be enough. Didn't even need to do the maths, easy. What quest scroll could we get? This is probably the one that I'm going to go with. Yes, this is the one I'm going to go with. I don't think I'm going to take that either. Looking good, looking good. Might as well take an artifact. And this lets us remove a card. Now, I was trying to debate what I would remove if I got this chance. Everything just feels good. I mean, I'm not using Divine Chain very often. I'm not really using Spectre very often either. Maybe I'll get rid of Spectre, but it is a Void card. Maybe I want to get rid of one of these Bat Assaults. Or just a regular guard. Yeah, just a regular guard. I feel like we don't rely on a regular guard to get armor. We rely on all of our Void stuff. Is everything here upgraded? No, we're going to upgrade an Inferno. Well, I don't even need to ask. If I can see that I haven't got an Inferno upgraded, that is what we will do. That's how the game works. And we've got 6 talent points, so we're close to being able to get this Preserve Strength. Should have double checked if there was another one. Most of our deck is upgraded, to be honest. All our Infernos are. We could upgrade a Soul Siphon. Is it that good? Maybe we do want to just go... Maybe we'll go for an artifact instead. So I'm not worried about healing. Sesame Oil. Interesting. Makes removing cards... That's probably really strong, actually. I probably should be focusing on removing more. If I could think about what the best cards are in our deck a little bit more. But I like having a chunky Void pile. That's basically what it comes down to. Maybe I'll get rid of this other guard. Let's try it out with one guard, just in case we suddenly find that we don't get enough defense. I think it's very unlikely. And who is this? Hello, Puppeteer. These things have always creeped me out, Puppeteers, in general. I feel like at one point I did think about if I ever did sort of RP in Dungeons & Dragons, it'd be cool to play like a sort of puppeteering Dominator style sorcerer or wizard. I don't know. I don't know enough about Dungeons & Dragons specifically about how it would fit into that sort of universe. I always thought that was cool, but I was like, it also really petrifies me if that ever happened to me in like real life. Demon Strike, I guess. Gain some more armor. I'm probably just going to play all our cards, right? We're not going to play Expel Evil. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. And then end the turn. Take no damage, get her to half health. Not too shabby. And then I'll keep Reverse Abyss, actually. We might be able to just kill her here, actually. But if not, it will probably pay to have kept that. Don't know why I thought... Oh, it must be in here. Yeah, okay, so that's both Reverse Abysses. Still not going to use it, though. And this is probably almost certainly the kill. 6, 9, 15. If we get one Inferno, yeah, there we go. And she's dead. I feel like we were unstoppable. I honestly feel like there's nothing that's going to stop us here. Remove one card from your deck. Complete a battle without using a tactical. I think we'll just remove one card because we can do that. First time you leech on each turn. Why not? Let's take it and then let's remove it. See, that's how you do quick fire quests. You know, this is the fastest way to do quests in this game. And gain a talent point, restore health, choose a tactic and add it to our deck. We could take another Mystic. Means we're losing 2 health per turn. For each card you place, oh well, never mind. Anything that synergizes with the Void. It seems good to me. Let's take that. I wonder if there's a way that we could make it start in our hand. That'd be great, but I don't think there is. But hopefully we'll get it near the start. Knowing my luck on this run, we probably will. At least for the big boss. Maybe not this time, but we did get it this time. So let's do this into this. We might as well enfeeble. Oh, we haven't seen this gunman before. I guess he does a ton of damage basically when it gets to his turn. We don't have to worry about that too much right now. We're just going to discard what we don't draw. I mean, I don't think it matters because realistically we're just going to cast this and end our turn. Maybe we should have cast 2 attacks that turn because he had Vulnerable on him, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Let's Spectre into Soul Siphon. He's locking on. I'm just trying to kill this guy as soon as I can, basically. Inferno, Bat Assault into Bat Assault. We still have two action points, so that should go into our next turn, right? 8 out of 6, perfect. I sort of want to expel evil, but we should probably make sure that we've got enough damaging cards to do that. Hasty action into reverse abyss, maybe? I just realized we're sort of killing everyone just with that tactic. I don't even have to do anything. I just need to keep casting my spells and everyone will just die. Yeah, look, expel evil into Inferno. I wonder if there might be a quest which is like, win a fight without casting any attack cards. In fact, do I want this? No. We must be getting close to the boss. I'm just flying through it. This might be our shortest video of the 3. Oh dear. Killer eel. Now, eels don't have legs. I mean, I think a lot of Japanese folklore is take a creature that shouldn't have legs and give it legs. Whether that be a parasol with 1 leg, whether that be an eel with 4 legs, I don't know. You know, not saying that I don't like it. I think it's an interesting idea. Might as well Demon Strike into Deluge, into Hasty Action, into Inferno. Not as much of a good jump or chain than I was hoping for, but not too bad either. And here is where we can hopefully get crazy. Hasty Action. Okay, I was maybe a bit ambitious with the craziness, but still cast all of our spells. Like this. And I think we'll kill him next turn. Maybe not. That's a bit ambitious. Ooh! Ooh! That's a lot. Is that because he did 1 damage to us? It reflected it all back to him. I bet you that's what it was. That's like the best use of that. Now, what was it? It's actually one of these, isn't it? It's one of these blue ones. I don't know. I can't remember. I got it in in the second one. But one of these is basically, if you take damage, oh yeah, here you go. Whenever you lose health in your turn, deal an equal amount of damage to a random enemy. So I'm guessing what it did is, because we took 1 damage, but a load of armor damage, it just did it all to him. And we should probably, can we do this in such a way that we get the buff? Probably. Let's have a look. So Soul Siphon into Soul Siphon. There you go. Easily done. Now we did say we were going to try and get over 125 health. I'm not sure we're going to have time. Play 30 cards in a single battle. Deal at least 30 damage to in a single turn. That's easy. Yeah, let's get that one. Easy enough. Don't want the leech. Feel like we're strong enough already. And this is probably getting ready for the last fight. So what did we want here? If we've got 8. Is there anything that we really want? I don't think so. Maybe some of these little ones. Killing enemy heals. Start each battle with an extra action point. We might as well take this, because it preserves, so there's no harm done. Killing an enemy heals you for 1 health. I guess we might as well take it. I guess there's no harm. And yeah, why not? Do we get the 8? I don't know if we did. I don't think we did. No, we only got the 2, but that's not a problem. I wonder if there's like an achievement for filling out this whole grid, because I feel like we maybe could have done it if we really wanted to here. Gain 3 talent points, why not? And pick up, whenever you shuffle, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Maybe we'll need it, who knows? And let's upgrade our Demon Strike. I think 2 Shikigami skills is better than a little bit of an upgrade on the Void. And let's fight what I assume must be the final boss. And I might use all of my fallen warriors to help me for this. So who is this? Master Ninja. Now this looks like a Master Ninja. Well, let's just say a regular ninja that's crossed themselves with Nightmare from Soul Calibur. That's what it looks like to me. Soon enough, we're going to see a giant sword coming through and Siegfried charge in from the left. But for now, we've got a very not too exciting turn to play, I'll be absolutely honest with you. Let's just see what these are. We'll summon a Shadow Clone if at lower than 50% health, okay. Shadow Shroud, 100% injured, will change status when attacked. That almost makes me scared to attack him, but let's do it. We'll only take 1. Okay, so basically every time you hit him, he's going to get some different buff. Okay, that's good to know. And then, as a reminder, whenever you lose health from attack, strike back, dealing 2 damage, attack 3 times. Okay, so we basically want to double up our Infernos once we've got a lot of stuff in the bin, should we say. Oh, that's close. We need to keep a Reverse Abyss, otherwise that could be a run ender, basically. We could accidentally lose our run because I'm rushing around. So we'll do this. We'll get rid of the Ethereal. How much damage are these doing? 28. Soul Siphon, Ethereal. So now this is not Soul Siphon. So I'm going to play Akechi Mitsuhide into Inferno. That's a lot of damage. And then Ethereal again, which is not ideal. I wonder if... Will this get rid of the Ethereal? No. Okay, but it's good to know. And yeah, then we'll basically Inferno. I don't think we need to use this Reverse Abyss now. We've got plenty of cards in our deck. And we've already done, what? 100 damage? That's not too bad. 100 damage in 1 turn. Pretty sure. Didn't we have to do like 30 damage? Yeah, deal at least 30 damage in a single turn. I could have picked this up. I realized I forgot. But oh well. Strength increased by 1. I wonder if, like, because he gets all these benefits. Let's go Define Chain, Hasty Action. Let's go Soul Siphon. Deluge, Incendiario. That's like the most important one. And let's just play all of our cards, I guess. No, we need to play Inferno first, and we'll use this first. 80 damage there, easy. And then we'll get rid of the Ethereal. I think we're gonna, you know... Oh, what? Was that all the... Oh no, this is the Shadow Clone. I was like, am I even more strong than I thought? I thought I was strong enough already. But I wonder if we're gonna do this boss without taking a single point of damage. That would be funny after all of this. And I think it might happen, I'll be absolutely honest with you. So we get Inferno for 57. Let's just Divine Chain, let's just Deluge. Shame to put all the other Infernos at the bottom. But 57. That's a lot of damage. In fact, what just happened there? Is it because they're Shadow Clones? Maybe only one of them is the real one? I don't know. Let's see. Well, that one didn't take any. Oh, they're all splitting. Oh, I see what this is going to be like now. Maybe I should play this. This is AoE, right? Okay. Probably shouldn't have used the AoE right at the end of my turn, but this is a learning point. We've actually taken some damage, so more for me. I think if we'd have done that better last turn, so let's do this time. So that's going to be the real one. Or maybe not. I mean, maybe yes, maybe no. I think this is just trying to be difficult. Let's see. Can we just like... hope this is the right one. Hope this is the right one. Well, we're getting there anyway. That's that much can be said. I guess we play all these cards. So that will kill all three of those. And then he's down to 0 and we won. So there you go. We have completed a Castle... Oh, I've forgotten the name after such a good run. Castle Morihisa. And I guess next time we'll be playing with the Samurai. But I'm definitely going to break up the recordings now because I've probably got enough for the next couple of days. And we will try out the Samurai next time. But if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is a really strong run, really fun to play. And once again, I recommend try picking up this game. It's still, I think, for the next 5 days, it's 10% off on like first week of release. So I recommend you pick it up. And this is AussieJTV signing off.